that by using two different sizes of needles will help with your shading. Needle size and not the grouping of the needle in the cartridge. Hello guys, my name is dikatattoo. I'm tattoo artist and tattoo mentor. I also have my own tattoo, Studio 58. From traveling around the world, working with different tattoo artists and working with artists in my own tattoo studio, I figure out the best black and gray smooth shading technique. I've learned that by using two different sizes of needles will help with your shading. Now I'm talking about the needle size and not the grouping of the needle in the cartridge. I like to use for medium and large tattoos 21 grouping Magnum cartridge, size 35. I always first check the right size and needle grouping on my cartridge, then carefully open it. For my second needle I'm choosing 17 round Magnum. On left hand side you can see the size 30 and 17 stands for the grouping of the needles in the cartridge. For example, on medium and large size tattoos I like to use few different cartridges. So first I'm using really large Magnum cartridge for opening up the skin, and then I switch to slightly smaller cartridge to start building up the shading from really light to really dark. I'm using cartridges. This technique applies to normal needles as well, coil machines and rotary machines. I'm using rotary machine, but I would be using the same on coil machines as well. Second one is plenty of water. I spent crazy amount of time and money on buying all different solutions, watery solutions. I found that water works just fine. Don't forget to use plenty of water to open up the skin on your client before you start applying gray wash and building up from really light to really dark. Number 3, the voltage on your power supply. That when you start with a large Magnum and your voltage say is 110, like on my Cheyenne supply, it will go down when you go with a different needle, when you change from say 21 needle grouping to 17 or 13. The voltage will drop dramatically down. It's very important not to overwork the skin, because if you will overwork the skin in the very beginning, you won't be able to see the progress, how good your gray wash applied to the skin, and it may just look really red, really sore on your client, and it will be really hard to see the difference in contrast. I cannot suggest you exact voltage number on your power supply, because every power supply is really different, and depending on what machine you're using, what needles you're using, will affect how you have to change voltage, higher or lower. It really depends from power supply to power supply what voltage you have to use. You can see in my different video how I experimented on 3 different power supplies with the same machine, the same needle. You will see the difference, and you will see how voltage has to be changed and what it's affected by. Here's an example of my work. On this specific tattoo I've used groupings of needles 21 Magnum cartridge for opening the skin, then 17, 11 and Magnum 9 for the smallest tiny parts on the tattoo. Every artist has their own preferences when it comes to needles and power supplies and tattoo machines and even inks, so it's up to you to experiment and try and find the way that works for you the best. This is the tips that really worked for myself and that I've tried for a long time, and I hope you can try it too and apply it to your tattoos. Hopefully it will work for you as well. Thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate your time. Like my video, subscribe and see more of my videos. There is another video where you can watch about needle depth in skin and another video of smooth black and gray shading. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe and I'll see you next video. Have a nice day.